Shalom, beloved family. It's your girl, Sophia Spiritualite, and we're here for our daily prayer and reading. Of course, we meet every day at that morning sasor. We say a prayer, we read a psalm, and then we do a 3-card reading just to see what messages we can get from the Most High and from the angels. So without further ado, all praise, all glory, and all honor goes to the Most High, the King of kings, the Lord of lords, the great I am loving kindness, the God of Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, David, Enoch, Moses, Noah, and Solomon. We thank you for another day to labor in the vineyard. We ask for permission to speak with the angels for just a few moments so that we can get a message that will allow us to be of better service to you and to the kingdom. When we enter herein with all humility, let God the Almighty One enter into this place by the entrance of an eternal happiness, of a divine prosperity, of a perfect joy, of an abundant charity, and of an eternal salutation. Let all the demons fly from this place, especially those who are opposed unto this work, and let the angels of peace assist and protect this place, from which let discord and strife fly and depart. Magnify and extend upon us, O Lord, thy most holy name, and bless our conversation and our assembly. Sanctify, O Lord our God, our humble entry herein, thou the blessed and holy one of the eternal ages. Selah. To the Holy Mother, we thank you for being with us. We thank you for guiding us. We thank you for walking with us on the path of life. O Divine Mother, illumine me with divine wisdom, vivify me with divine life, and purify me with divine love, that in all I think and say and do, I may be more and more thy child. To our older, wiser brother, Yahushua, we thank you for being the perfect example of how to both climb the tree of life and conquer the tree of death. And to our angels, to our personal guardian angels, to the archangels, to the Council of 9, to the Council of 12, to the Council of 24, to the 24 elders, to the 42-letter name of the Most High, to the 72-letter name of the Most High, to the Council of the 144,000, to the 216 angels atop the tree of life, to the entire administration of angels, and to all the angels, whose names we know, and the ones whose names we do not know. We ask that you come and be with us for just a moment. Give us a message that will allow us to be of better service to the Most High and to the kingdom. All right, so let's read Psalm 51. Have mercy upon me, O God, according to thy loving kindness, according unto the multitude of thy tender mercies. Blot out my transgressions. Wash me thoroughly from mine iniquity, and cleanse me from my sin. For I acknowledge my transgressions, and my sin is ever before me. Against thee, thee only have I sinned, and done this evil in thy sight, that thou mightest be justified when thou speakest, and be clear when thou judgest. Behold, I was shapen in iniquity, and in sin did my mother conceive me. Behold, thou desirest truth in the inward parts, and in the hidden part thou shalt make me to know wisdom. Purge me with hyssop, and I shall be clean. Wash me, and I shall be whiter than snow. Make me to hear joy and gladness, that the bones which thou hast broken may rejoice. Hide thy face from my sins, and blot out all mine iniquities. Create in me a clean heart, O God, and renew a right spirit within me. Cast me not away from thy presence, and take not thy Holy Spirit from me. Restore unto me the joy of thy salvation, and uphold me with thy free spirit. Then will I teach transgressors thy ways, and sinners shall be converted unto thee. Deliver me from blood guiltiness, O God, thou God of my salvation, and my tongue shall sing aloud of thy righteousness. O Lord, open thou my lips, and my mouth shall show forth thy praise. For thou desirest not sacrifice, else would I give it. Thou delightest not in burnt offering. The sacrifices of God are a broken spirit, a broken and contrite heart, O God, thou wilt not despise. Do good in thy good pleasure unto Zion. Build thou the walls of Jerusalem. Then shalt thou be pleased with the sacrifices of righteousness, with burnt offering and whole burnt offering. Then shalt thou offer bullocks upon thine altar. Selah. All right, so as you can see here, we have our daily deck. My poor brain. Of course, this is good for everyday use because it correlates directly with the rider weight. The images are nice and friendly, and there's no let's just say the Dame Fortune cards and the traditional water weight are a little bit different. So anyway, let me Y'all know what time it is. If you've seen my weekly cosmic weather report, you know exactly what I mean. So we have our cards here. Oh, the new website is up. You can go to fruitsandspirit.com. Leave us your email. You get 10% off of your physical order and $5 off your class order, and the class is up. You can register for it. And again, even if you can't attend the live class on Saturday, you will have access to the replays, including the Q&A session. And it's going to be a very valuable tool moving forward. And the price is not going to go down for the replays. It's going to be the same price. And eventually, I'm going to put it up on Udemy too. It'll still be the same price. I'm not gonna do like these other people. The price is what it is. Um, and like I said, on the next round, it's gonna go up because I'm sure I'll have more information. Plus, you'll get access to the first class. So this is the first radiography class, and the second class will be focused on something entirely different, which will probably be healing. I haven't really gotten that far yet. I'm just trying to get through these first two. But all praise, all glory, and all honor goes to the Most High, the King of Kings, the Lord of Lords, the great I am, loving kindness, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. We again ask for permission to speak with the angels for just a few moments so that we can get a message that will allow us to be of better service to you and to the kingdom. We say we love you to the Holy Mother and thank her for always being with us. We acknowledge our older, wiser brother Yahushua and his perfect example, and to the angels whom we've already called in. We ask that you give us a message that's clear, that's easy for us to understand, that's easy for us to apply, and that allows us to um, respond in a proper time to what is coming up. And when you deliver the message, of course, we will let the Most High know so that you are given credit for all of your hard work. We thank you for everything, and we are not perfect, but we are working diligently to become more like Christ and become more perfect and made in the image of the Most High as we can every day. So we thank you for everything that you do. We appreciate um, the sacrifices and the hard work that you all put in. All right, so no cards fell out today. This is kind of like the first time in a few days thousands of cards haven't fall out. We have the King of Angels. So here is Gabriel showing up for us again. And the beloved sister talking to my Generation TV. Her last video discusses what Gabriel does. And here he is in our reading. And then we have the Five of Angels, which is withdrawal. Boy, this light is super bright. There we go. Five of Angels. The light is super bright. And we're back in our pattern, at least. Oh, we got the Two of Stars, which is boldness. There we go. Alright. So, let's see. We let y'all see this. And... oh. So, we last had Gabriel show up. I always write. Oh, we had Raphael. Okay. Alright, let's see. I'm not going to go into looking for it. Y'all know how long that takes. Alright. King of Angels is Peaceful Warrior, and this is for yesterday. Sometimes the path to truth must break through the chaos and illusion before it exposes your eternal heart. You are truth and you are love. The King of Angels instills you with the courage to believe your decisions. Something is not working as well as you would like. You have asked for change and it is coming. You may have to prompt things along and change may not arrive as you expect. A person entering your life is a representation of universal love. They are not here to rescue, interfere, or control you. They do offer wise counsel and loving energy as a way to cut through, transform, and heal a situation. This will most likely be an actual person. However, it could manifest as your higher self or a situation that inspires change. And this correlates with the King of Swords, which is experience, an authoritative figure, analytical thinking, and justice. And of course, like a more esoteric thought process around Gabriel showing up is that he's the one who ushers us through our the birthing process, whereas the mother the mother is the one who actually births us. She's the one who's always with us on the physical realm, but in the angelic realm we have Gabriel who brings us through the process of being birthed into our higher self. So the mother is the one who provides the experience, and uh, her counterpart to that was Gabriel, who does it on the higher realm, because as above, so below. So this process of being initiated by into the angelic realm, being initiated by the angels, is obviously it's multiple parts. It takes several different parts. Wait, it takes our willing, our willpower, which is what we provide, our willpower to do it. Not our thinking and our feeling, but our willpower, because this birth process into the this birth process of initiation, it requires a force within us that we're not really sure how it works. It's just we really desire it. It's willing, our willpower. And then we have Gabriel on behalf of um, the masculine trinity, basically, who births us in the angelic realm, and then we have the mother birthing us into the physical realm. So it's a multi-step process of being birthed, being initiated from the physical realm into the angelic realm. And because this is in our past tense position, this is a process that we've already been going through. We know most of us know that we've been going through with the mother. I mean, that is an obvious experience. When she lets you look through her eyes, that's her way of initiating you um, into this higher realm through her perspective. And then you have the angelic inspiration, which again deals with dealing with your karma, your ancestral history, and all of that stuff. Once you get into that kind of stuff, especially with your ancestors and healing your ancestors, then you actually, start to make an impact in what's going on. And it seems like our fasting is so much that now we are starting to literally heal our ancestral bloodlines. I mean, that is not something that most people get the opportunity to do, and our people are not. We're Everybody does it in a different way. Like the entheogen people have been doing it through a different way, but we had not yet reached that point. But being that this card is here, that is clear to me that we have reached that point. We this Whatever point we are on our fast, day 30 for some people and day 29 for others. Me specifically, and some people it's day 31. We have actually literally begun the birth process of birthing our spirit into, our ancestors into the freedom that they're trapped in. Because the whole thing about it, if we fell and we lost access to the Father, that means that all of our ancestors didn't know better. They didn't know. I mean, did a karmic release yesterday, and then I'm going to stop talking about this because, anyway, I did a karmic release yesterday. Um, One of my family members passed, another one actually, and I asked the Lords of Karma and the Divine Director to please gather all of my lost family members and help them get to where they need to go. And it was like you want us to do that? Okay, yes, that's fine. But imagine how many people haven't done that. Just get your lost family members, because we're just finding out about this truth. They had, 400 years of people not knowing this truth, people being lied to about the truth. And in the last 100 years, I mean, specifically, it seems like to me the last 100 years, that's when they doubled down and tripled down. Because before the last 100 years, people still kind of knew about it. And you can tell because if you look at the books at the before in the 1800s, they talk about this stuff rather extensively. It's just when you get to the 1900s, that's when a lot of people don't know this history. This is the type of stuff I was studying, but that's when the spookism, spiritism really came about in the 1900s, in the parlors of England with this guy named W.T. Stead. He was a huge spookist spiritualist, or I would call it a sorcerer. And so he is the one who was really using the demons, or brought that um, uh, how would I describe it? He is the one who really brought out the use of demons for the everyday Gentile. Before, the Gentiles probably didn't fool with the demons too much. They just did what somebody told them or whatever. It wasn't all of them, but he is the one who spread demonology to the Gentiles in a wide way. And of course, some of y'all are going to think it's Crowley, but Crowley was not the, um, you know, he was not the engine behind it. W.T. Stead was the engine behind it. And um, I'll try and link to the article. Um, I'm not going to look for it to post this because this video is already late, but I'm going to try and find it, and I'll do a little review of it so you guys understand the actual thing. So anyway, all of your ancestors that basically died in the last 100 years, which is not too many for me. I mean, when I say it's not too many, that's not a lot of generations. That's only like maybe 3 generations, because my great grandmother, she was born at the end of, so basically since Reconstruction, that's when they got heavily into the spookism, spiritualism, because anyway, that's a history lesson. I'm not going to go into that, but the point of the matter is, our ancestors need our help, especially the recent ones, the ones who we could more so identify with. um a lot of them are trapped, a lot of them are stuck, you know what I mean? And so whereas you would have ancestors here to help you in a positive way, you don't really have them. And the ones that are further back, you can't really conceptualize them as well as the ones that you could, your grandparents, your great grandparents, your great great grandparents, your great 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 grandparents. I can conceptualize all of those people. You know what I mean? Like, I know what their life was like. I'm familiar with it because I know what life was like in America since Reconstruction. And so, anyway, the point of the matter is, I don't know what it has to do with anything, but let me move on because I've gone off on a whole, and I'll try and find that article about W.T. Stead because a lot of people have probably never heard of him. He doesn't have writings. He doesn't have writings. He was a pastor preacher, but he did a whole lot of damage. So we have the 5 of angels here, which is withdrawal. Spiral inward and be with your sacred heart. Come to peace with a situation by letting it be. Letting go brings understanding. The 5 of angels wants to free you from a prison of your own observations and thinking. This card indicates feelings of defeat, deflation, or revenge. Views, ideas, and perceptions can be supportive friends or cruel companions. A belief or that once supported you may now be a limitation. You choose to take on your beliefs. Thus, you can also choose to change them and set yourself free. Every choice is an opportunity to exercise your free will. Withdraw into love and come to peace with where you are. And this correlates with the 5 of swords, defeat, shame, infamy, the release of old states of mind. So again, the cosmic weather today is still pretty bad. Today is a good time to work on harvesting, which in harvest you pick something new and you have to release it. So now would be a good time to withdraw into yourself, work on your philosophy, your life perspective, how you interpret the life around you, and really dig down into that so that you're firm in it, you're comfortable in it, you have an understanding, and it works for you, right? And I could tell another story, but I'm just gonna move on because I've been doing this. I mean, I've really been digging down on my own personality and in my own self in my own life, and it's very very important that you have a really good understanding of this. Oh, and look, 5 and 2 is 7, so it's perfection. All right, so the 2 of stars, boldness. Step into your power and shine for all to see. Be empowered by your potential to create. The 2 of stars pushes and pulls to find balance and peace. In life, if life is humming along, focus on staying in and creating more ease and contentment. If life is not giving you what you desire, this card indicates a clarifying moment or event that will point you towards your goals in a more balanced perspective. Nothing has gone wrong or right. You may have come the long way around, but the destination is the same. There will be an opportunity to act on your desires. A restriction will fall away and reveal a new path. And this correlates with the Two of Wands, which is boldness, a dominant personality, choice, a mature individual. Again, once you withdraw and you have your personal perspective locked in, then basically you have to just walk in it. You cannot let anybody take you off the path. You have to decide what you're going to do. You have to be very, very uh bold for lack of a better term. You have to be very bold with who you are, and you cannot let anybody tell you that what you're doing is not what you're supposed to be doing. Who you are is not who you're supposed to be. You have to just move forward with strength, with, you know, of course, fasting and reverence for the Most High, but cannot let anybody, two-thirds, kinfolk, skinfolk, Gentiles, anybody tell you that they know the Most High better than you, more than you, in, around, over, upside down. They don't know anything because they're not even willing to go to the top of the tree of life or the bottom of the tree of death to find the Most High. And of course, you've heard me say that a million times. Most people here, we're going where the Most High says. Wherever He says, whatever He wants us to do, that's what we're going to do. And that requires boldness. And then you should have a boldness anyway, because most people are not willing to really do what the Most High says. They just do kind of what they want to do, and that's it. So I'll let you guys look at these cards for a second. I would love to write it down if I knew what I did with my pen. Oh, here we go. All right, let's do the blessing of the Sifrit. The blessing of the Sifrit. Here we go. Blessed be the light beyond all being. Forever blessed be the mighty one. Kita. Blessed be the breathing of origination. Forever blessed be the mighty one. Chokma. Blessed be eternal wisdom. Forever blessed be the mighty one. Bina. Blessed be omniscient understanding. Forever blessed be the mighty one. Chesed. Blessed be perpetual compassion. Forever blessed be the mighty one. Gevora. Blessed be almighty justice. Forever blessed be the mighty one. Tiferet. Blessed be transcendent beauty. Forever blessed be the mighty one. Netzach, blessed be unceasing victory. Forever blessed be the mighty one. Had, blessed be surpassing glory. Forever blessed be the mighty one. Yesod, blessed be infallible foundation. Forever blessed be the mighty one. Malchut, blessed be all life throughout the kingdom. Forever blessed be the mighty one. All praise, all glory, and all honor goes to the Most High, the King of kings, the Lord of lords, the great I am, loving kindness, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. We thank you for allowing us to speak with the angels for a minute, and we would like to report back that they have given us a message that fulfills the covenant, and therefore we would like that to be noted to their records. To the Holy Mother, we thank you for always being with us. We acknowledge our older, wiser brother Yahushua and the perfect example that he set. And of course, to all the angels, we have let the Most High know that you fulfilled the covenant. And we are thankful and grateful for all of your hard work and service to us and to the kingdom. Let God be praised in the beginning and the end. Who supplicates him, he will neither despise nor refuse. God above us, God before us, God possessing all things. May the Father of heaven grant us a portion of mercy. Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Lo Olam Vayed. Blessed be the name of his glorious kingdom throughout eternity. Ha Rashaman Hu Yashazir Lanu Avodat Biet Hamikdash Limkoma Bimhira Biyamanu Omen 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 and Telah. May the merciful one restore unto us the service of the holy temple to its place speedily and in our days. Amen, 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 and Selah. To the spirits who are here with us, you're invited to go in peace. To my beloved viewers, you're invited to be at peace. And always remember, the Most High is your peace. Shalom, everyone. We'll see you for the reading tonight at Sesor.